Hello everyone. We're going to have a little bit of fun with Zoma. Haven't taken him out to any trials, so I figured take him to Scorn of the Genies. One of his passive killers is Fairy, so I figured it fits. So all missions for this is evoke an Esper, 8 turns or less, and party of 5 or less. So we're going to try for all missions, and this is the team that we're going to take in. So we have Terra. She is here pretty much for the ice field. So she just has her sword. She's going to summon Shiva. She does have one Master Crown so that the field lasts for 10 turns. And she's got Lion Emblem to help fill limit on our tank so that we can get a good break in there. And that's pretty much it there. Yoshikiri, base form is LB fill. So turn 2, we want to use his limit for 350 buffs. So he's got Dragon's Rush, Call of the Wild, and a lot of LB fill. We're maxed out on rate boost and crystals per turn. And his shift, some spirit and some killers. He can chain a little bit on turn 3 maybe. We'll see. 300 fairy killer there for him. Royal Puppeteer is going to be our tank. Now, didn't bring a healer. We're going to kind of sacrifice our tank, but it should work out. Base form, decent amount of health and defense, and some LB fill. So we got 400 rate boost. 3 crystals won't matter, but mainly the extra rate boost there. And then shifted form is just pure tank, health and defense. Zoma, base, we're going to pretty much ignore. Did give him his super, but we're going to use the shift and hopefully finish this before we're forced out. So magic and killers, and a little bit of extra chain modifier stuff. 300 fairy killer for him. Chaining partner is going to be Physalis, so she's going to give us a 150 fairy killer buff, and she can AE bolting ice chain. Did give her some chain modifier boost as well. She's got 300 fairy, and shift, same gear pretty much. .300 fairy there as well. So her AE bolting move is her low modifier chain move, so she's not going to do too much damage overall, but she does the fairy killer buff plus is an AE bolting ice chainer. Alright, let's jump in. Alright, so tank goes last because we want that extra LB fill if we can get some crystals there. Terra's going to go first and put up the ice field. Yoshikiri can go next. So we're going to Hikikomori for some barrier. Frozen LCD for the ice boost and LB fill. And then we can just Chakra Purge for some starter stat buffs. Zoma is going to shift. So we're going to do the Abra Calamity because we get a 40 modifier on all his magic stuff. And then we'll just do his bolting a little bit. And for Salis, we need to do her Magnus and hit Zoma. Then do Gunner type, and we can land one Ice Volley. Let them do their thing. Alright, now our tank needs to shift. Let's see, how big a modifier? We get 50 general, physical, and magic. What do we get from this? Nothing from that. And then this is just general. So yeah, we'll do the cooldown for the physical and that for our general mitigation. Alright, first turn we should be perfectly fine. Yeah, took some damage, but it's okay. Alright, Yoshikiri can do base limit for our 350 buffs. Alright, Terra is going to Rally Cry. Hopefully that's enough to get our limit. It is. So we're going to shift the base and do the base limit. And that way we get good breaks on everybody. So now we can toss out a chain. So we're going to go quad bolting. And Physalis is going to shift because she gets a little bit more magic. And do her bolting as well. Alright, that was pretty good. Our tank is probably now going to die. They did. But we should be okay. So Terra, we got to give Zoma some mana. We're just going to elixir him. We can use items, so no issues there. Yoshikiri, we can shift, we can have him add into the bolting just to make sure everything dies. So we'll triple and do his AE bolting. And this should finish everything off. There we go. So 3 turns, all missions done. We did have to sacrifice the tank, but it worked out. So yeah, I mean, it was built to have Zoma do most of the damage. Like I said, Physalis, her AE bolting is her lowest modifier chain move. So her damage was kind of handicapped by not having a better AE bolting. Or actually any AE Chaos Wave, because Zoma can do AE Chaos as well. But overall, he's not that bad. And that was definitely fun to do. So that's all missions done. 3 turns, using Zoma to carry pretty much. So we're going to end this video here. Hope everybody enjoyed.